Hello and welcome to marketing91.com. In this video, we are going to cover the topic on strategic alliance. Before we proceed any further, please do note that we publish 3 marketing videos daily on YouTube. So please don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Now let's start with the definition of strategic alliance. Strategic alliance occurs when 2 or more organizations join together to pursue mutual benefits. A strategic alliance is formed when 2 or more partners agree to work towards a set of pre-decided objectives while staying independent. It is a type of collaboration or cooperation that tries for synergy. In it, each party thinks that the benefits of the partnership will be better than from individual efforts. Usually, 2 firms enter a strategic alliance when each one has 1 or more business assets than the other needs. They might be experts who can improve the business. Strategic alliance lies between mergers and acquisitions and organic growth. Moving on. Goals of strategic alliance. First, it gives business flexibility. Second, the businesses can acquire each other's customers. Third, the strength of business are increased, the business of weakness are lowered, and their abilities complement each other. Next, lets a business enter the market of another. Example, a foreign firm entering a local market. They can access each other's technologies. They can share the resources of their resources. And finally, the risk is split and is lower. Moving on to strategic alliance examples. First, Uber and Spotify. Rideshare giant Uber's partnership with Spotify lets Uber riders easily stream their Spotify playlist whenever they take a ride. This helps Uber experience feel more personalized and encourages Uber customers to subscribe a Spotify Premium for more control of their tunes both inside and outside Uber. Next, Starbucks and Barnes & Noble. Starbucks formed another long-term successful in-store partnership with Barnes & Noble. Many larger brick-and-mortar bookstores have survived through tough competition from Amazon, but Barnes & Noble has continued success. One reason is the co-branded Starbucks Barnes & Noble's cafe inside most Barnes & Noble retailers. Next, Red Bull and GoPro. In 2012, Red Bull first partnered with GoPro to support a record-breaking skydive from a balloon. Red Bull sponsored the dive and the skydiver wore a GoPro camera to capture it. The 2 brands later formed a lasting partnership for Red Bull extreme sports events such as the Red Bull Rampage. Only GoPro cameras are used to capture athletes' point-of-view shots at these events. The Red Bull-GoPro strategic partnership is so successful because both brands have similar adrenaline-seeking audience. Because of the strategic alliance they built, both brands now have an even stronger association with high-level thrills. Next, Volkswagen and Ford. Volkswagen and Ford confirmed the companies intend to develop commercial vans and medium-sized pickups for global markets beginning as early as 2022. The alliance will increase the scale of business and efficiency. Both firms can invest together in vehicle architectures that offer new technologies and capabilities. The partnership does not entail cross-ownership between the companies. It will be managed by a joint committee. The committee will be headed by Hackett and DS. It will have senior management from both firms. Next, Toyota Motor Corporation and Suzuki Motor Corporation have signed an agreement regarding a capital alliance to establish and promote long-term partnership and to promote collaboration in new fields, including autonomous driving. In addition to promoting the mutual supply of products by bringing together Toyota's strength in electrification technologies and Suzuki's strength in technologies for smaller vehicles. The Toyota and Suzuki partnership has already seen the launch of the Toyota Glanza, which is essentially a rebadged Maruti Suzuki Baleno. The 2 Japanese car makers will also make a big push for hybrid electric vehicles in the country, with Toyota supplying its hybrid systems to Suzuki. Additionally, they will cooperate to develop a new Toyota C-segment MPV that will be supplied to Suzuki as well. Moving on to types of strategic alliance. First, horizontal strategic alliance. Firms from the same business area enter these partnerships. The parties would have been rivals. They will have to work with each other to better their position in the market. They will have to increase market power more than their rivals. Next, vertical strategic alliance. This involves partnering between a firm with a business that is downstream or upstream in the supply chain. It is the alliance between a firm and its distributors and suppliers. The partnership tries to improve and intensify the relationship. It tries to expand the business's network and sell for lower prices. Next, intersectional alliance. These alliances are forged between firms which are neither from the same business area nor part of the same vertical chain. They have completely different expertise and markets. Without the alliance, they would not contact each other. Next, equity alliances. These alliances are made by acquiring the equity shares of another business and vice versa. This makes the firm mutual shareholders and stakeholders. The business acquires a minority of the equity share. This way, companies can make their own decisions. Moving on to strategic alliance advantages. First, shared risk. Alliances let business offset their exposure to the market. These partnerships perform best when their business portfolios don't compete, but rather complement one another. Next, shared knowledge. Synergistic effects come from exchanging assets, technical know-how, market knowledge, brands and skills such as management, marketing, distribution, etc. This makes more resources available than there would be in the individual businesses. Next, opportunities for growth. Each firm makes use of the other party's distribution networks and brand image. This helps a firm to grow quicker than it would have individually. Next, speed to market. Speed to market is important for success. Nowadays, competitive markets and the right ally can greatly improve the speed. Next, innovation. Allied partners can decide their desired goals together. They can forge a contract for working together that encourages higher investments in innovation. Next, the aspect of cost. Alliances can lower cost. This is best seen in non-profit areas such as research and development. Next, access to resources. In a strategic alliance, partners aid one another by allowing access to resources such as technology, finance, personal, etc. This allows the ally to make better products or use a more cost-efficient method. Next, access to target markets. At times, the only way to enter a market is by allying with the local party. In developing economies, firms try to avoid the exploitation of their resources. This makes it difficult for foreign businesses to enter these markets. Next, intellectual property. Lets a business gather intellectual property, rights and resources from their partners. Next, R&D Focus. Alliances improve things like speed to market agility, material flow and research and development. Next, learning. Partners can learn from each other and gather expertise which might be more widely exploited somewhere else. And finally, the reduction in political risk. Decreases political risk when joining or entering a new market. Moving on to strategic alliance disadvantages. First, partners have to share. In partnerships, the parties have to split profits, resources, expertise and skills. This can be dangerous if business secrets are shared as well. Next, gives birth to a competitor. The ally might become a rival someday. It might leave after making sufficient profits and growing because of the alliance. It can then work in its own market segment. Next, lose out on opportunities. Commitment and focus are required to manage a strategic alliance. This might prevent grabbing other opportunities. Next, lopsided alliances. Some partners can have more decision powers than others. The weaker ally will have to do what the more powerful allies say. That ally might not want to do this. And finally, foreign confiscation. Sometimes a firm works in a foreign country. The foreign government might seize the business. This lets the local business have the whole market for itself. The business might lose proprietary information. There's a risk, especially if there are complicated transactions involved. This will need a lot of coordination and intense information sharing. So that's it, folks. This brings an end to the topic on strategic alliance. These are some of the sources and links referred to for the content in the video. If you've liked the video, do subscribe to our channel where you'll witness 3 new videos daily. Additionally, if you want to view these videos in an organized manner, you can visit freecourses.net, where all our videos are arranged in the form of courses. Thank you and see you in the next video.